Yeah, until these questions come.
I'm real talk, like low key scared. I don't know what the hell.
I ain't scared. Man, what's that?
I don't know what she finna come up with. She like Wendy Williams.
I would no, don't do that. Don't do that to the homie. Like, nah.
Minus the dick.
Ask them off the wall questions, boy, that ain't nobody prepared for.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Whiskey Sour. We are recording and I got all your insults. This week's episode is not sponsored by Tullamore Dew nor Uncle Nearest, but I'm drinking this. One of them niggas is gonna pay me. I have a special group with me today. These are some of my best friends that I grew up with. If you're watching, to my top left is Aisha.
What up?
Bottom is Ray B, and under me is Alvin. And we're about to have just a good ass time, some great conversations over some drinks. How y'all doing?
Good.
Good. Drinking water.
Drinking water. Alvin, what you on?
Tequila, straight from Mexico.
Okay, I guess that's fair. We still celebrating your win over the past, 2 weekends ago?
Was it 2 weekends? No, we ain't celebrating.
2 weekends ago, yeah.
It was 2 weekends ago. Tell us what you do. What do you do, gorgeous Al?
I beat somebody's son up. And it was legal.
That's how I go sometimes.
It was legal. Hey, you know, after the fight, I was wondering why that fool wouldn't fall. He told me he from the Peabody.
Word?
I said, nigga, that's why your goddamn head was so hard.
Right. It was not. I was waiting for the
from like New Orleans.
He lived in New Orleans, but he's from the Peabody. He grew up in St. Louis.
Nah, he wasn't had it. Yeah, he wasn't let you have it.
Dang.
That's a salute. Salute to him.
Okay. Isham, you went. How was it? How was it spectating?
It was dope. It was dope. Like I said, I was waiting for the knockout, but dude wouldn't fall. So got to get it how you get it. But I wanted the knockout. I was there for it.
Win is a win.
Hey,
$100 the same as $100 bill.
Thanks.
Hey, we did peep dude that lost like 40 something times. He was terrible. Hopefully he never fight again.
Oh, somebody lost 40 something times?
What's dude's record, man? Yeah, he trash.
I wouldn't even put him on my resume. Like, what's that for? Like,
He trash.
You ain't gonna make me.
I'm very confused.
It's a dude that fought. He's lost 1,000,001 times.
I know, but I'm confused as to why he's still fighting. So at some point, you have to. I mean,
the check. I know why he's still fighting. Like, he getting the check. He's a warm-up fight, but
AutoZone ain't cutting it.
I mean, well, look. I wanted to bring you guys here today just to have a good time. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen you in real life in a long time. Was it when I was like, was it when I shot the Destiny's Child video?
I don't know.
Oh, so now you're gonna act like you wasn't in this Destiny's Child video I made my senior year of high school?
No, I seen you since then, man. I seen you. You was at the wedding. That was the last time I saw you.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I came with Vernon. I did.
Yeah.
I pulled up. That was I was so drunk. I came in the church drunk. I barely remember that day. And if it were not for the photos, I would say I was not there.
Yeah, you was definitely there, bro.
I was definitely live.
Yeah, not healthy.
Ravi, what up, baby?
What's up with it?
How you been? What's going on with GGI?
Ah, man, same old. Slow movement, but we moving. Still speaking to kids, still training kids, still got my mentoring programs. We took a loss with the COVID stuff because we can't go in there and speak no more, but
okay,
we doing some virtual speaking now, so it's still good. We still good.
Nice. Yeah. What else is up with y'all? All y'all are daddies now too.
Yeah.
Dang,
welcome, Alvin. You know what I'm saying? You came late to the party.
I only been in the club for a year.
You know you've been late to the party.
I love her. She's so adorable. Congratulations again.
Thank you. We know who has the best pullout game amongst us all.
Oh, and you couldn't tell me that 10 years ago. I swear to God, bro. Like,
Oh.
Off game
salute to
because I
you,
don't
bro.
have
Salute
kids. I
to
got
you.
the best hop off game.
You win a minute.
What game?
I got the best hop off
Get the hell out of here.
because I'm no.
What? Don't do that.
What? Why not? What you got to say?
My computer, boy. Hop off game.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm the only one that's left that don't have no kids. Everybody else got kids.
But you
Like,
waiting.
don't. But I mean,
What am
I'm
I
just
waiting on?
nah.
I mean,
Nigga,
40
y'all be
right
tough.
around the corner.
Y'all be tussling. Nah, I'm turning 34 Friday. I'm chilling.
About that time.
No, it's not.
We know we got
Nope. Janet Jackson had a baby at 50.
Janet Jackson got $1 billion.
I'm on my way.
Janet Jackson got time to push that thing out right.
Right.
No.
This conversation is.
Put yourself on your deadline.
You gotta get
I'm
you gotta get one of them
like
little
a
kiddie
4-year
pools. You
deadline.
gonna be at home in one of them little kiddie pools having a baby. Janet Jackson was racked up right.
I am not in the conversation. These niggas.
No.
Can we say
You
say
can
niggas?
curse on here. That is
All right, I don't know what your platform is. I don't know.
Nah, it's explicit. Nah, you good. Don't be out here rushing me, Aisha. You know, because you got married all at 21 and shit. Been happily married, moved out.
That caught me by surprise, though, Ice. It did. It did.
Right.
My man down here to your bottom was the best man.
No, hold up. You know what? I take that back. Ice, no. Now I think back to high school, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Right.
It makes a lot of sense.
Lost his virginity at 20, got married at 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. I think I want to say you and Alvin was the late ones. That's my hit.
Hey, wasn't no rush.
Alvin was a late Alvin.
Nah, you better stop believing Facebook. Nah, my dog Al, he held his own.
I was 14.
Y'all was having sex at 14. Y'all,
Bro,
barely.
you weren't 14.
Yes, I was.
We wasn't freshmen.
Dude, I was 14 years old. I have to hoop it up. I was 14 when I was 14, bro.
Bro, we wasn't freshmen.
Yeah, I was 15. Hold on.
We had to be sophomores, juniors.
Nah, man.
The fact that this is even a debate, but the fact that y'all
Okay, leave it up.
I barely had sex my senior year.
It was sophomore when I was dating I ain't saying
Don't say that name.
You was dating her.
Yeah, don't say that name.
I think sophomore year.
All right. Yeah, you was dating her. This is all good.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm like, no, not here. Not here.
Maybe 15. I don't remember.
I'm not in the business of making niggas stars. Just saying.
I want to be a star anyway.
Alvin. So I always tell this fool, I'm like, you missing a check. Because you could totally be like a fitness model, doing all of that stuff. They will get him so fucking fast. Tell him, Alvin. Tell him.
Who, Raymond?
Who are you talking about?
You.
That's because he in Kansas. He need to come to Miami.
Bro, he be on his Miami shit, bro. I'm good.
Go to LA.
I'm a Midwest baby, man. Hey.
He's in Lawrence, I think. Still.
I'm in Kansas. Yeah, I'm in Kansas.
Okay.
I'm a Midwest baby, man. I'm good. Y'all got it. Y'all got that fast shit. I'll come visit.
It ain't even
and we can
fast.
do whatever y'all want to do.
It's about the sunshine.
It's not even about fast.
Hey.
You got to deal with that snow. Nah.
It's snow outside right now. Everything I love. Like it's 9 degrees outside right now.
Snow ain't shit. Like, fuck this. This
cold here.
Still don't do shit to me.
9 degrees.
I'm from the north side.
It's
place.
Facts. You heard me? Yeah. While you playing? Yeah. But no, it's 9 degrees outside.
9 degrees. My temperature is 70.
Bro, it is 9 degrees outside right now. I kid you not.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
I'm at 55.
Nah, we 9 degrees for real.
No, I mean, I understand it. I get it, especially now that you have children, so you're not in a rush to leave.
Yeah, I can't leave here now. My kids in Kansas, man. Like, so I ain't like, I'll come and make a business move. If motherfuckers is talking business and I need to come to LA or I need to come to Miami and we doing business, yeah. But as far as Somebody think I'm moving. I ain't moving nowhere, man. My kids here. I care about my kids way more than I care about somebody giving me some bullshit business because people be on bullshit. That's me keeping it 100 though. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't no guaranteed money, you can't pay me before I hop on the plane. Don't play with me. My kids mean way more. Insurance for my kids means way more than motherfucker telling me I'm gonna get 3,000 to come down there, dog. I'm a grown ass man. 3,000 gone quick. Rat gone quick. So you know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't playing about that. Nah. I feel you. One day I come do a photo shoot with somebody smile and shit. Cheese. Cheese.
Hey, if I had the 6-pack, I'd be down there myself.
You got 2 people on the line that can train you. You know, it's like Jesus. They on the main line. Tell them what you.
No, I ain't training Ice. I wouldn't train Ice, and I tell Alvin not to train Ice. Ice is one of the most athletic niggas I ever met in my life. Period. What? Lefty. He one of the first left-handed cats I ever met.
My hands was
nice.
Dunking in the 6th grade.
Bro, this man he dunked at Venice. Remember the hoop was 11 feet and I missed? And then he went and dunked? Like, come on, bro. I don't forget none of that. So no, I ain't training. He know how to get in shape. He good.
Yeah.
You'll get it.
Facts.
So Isham, you down there, right? You have a basketball camp, right?
I got my own little academy, little basketball program. So really we go 2nd through like 10th grade, 10th, 11th grade.
Okay.
Skills training. We got teams. I mean, and we growing, you know, we growing big time. So it's been a blessing trying to get my own gym. And once I get that, say bye-bye to corporate America, all of that, and do my own thing.
Like when you say own gym, like what does that entail? Because I don't work out. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's like a basketball fitness thing or it's like similar, you know, like equipment.
No, essentially I want, you know, my own gym, you know, basketball hoops, a little space, you know, where I can put weights, you know, where players can train, recovery stations. Like I want the full shebang where I can not, you know, have to worry about the middleman. I can have my own stuff. I don't have to try to coordinate, you know, or do you got some space you can rent out to me? And I got my own stuff. So that's the move.
Have you tried to like partner and see if you could pull any of the Mavericks or like whatever, like, or college players train and work out with them?
I got something in the works.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it under wraps for right now, but we in February. Give me till about the end of March.
Okay.
I got something big brewing, so.
Okay. That's what I like to hear. I mean, all of y'all have kids. All of you guys are have transitioned from, you know, knowing y'all from like these 2 fools, Isham and Alvin, since elementary school. Dog. Sidebar, no, I ain't gonna do you like that. I ain't gonna do you like that because remember we was in Miss Black class and we had that substitute teacher and you wouldn't shut up and they made you stand in the middle of the floor like this, Mr. Stay Cool, and your ass start crying, but I ain't gonna do you like that.
We got all the stories.
I bet you I beat the nigga up today.
You probably could.
Yeah, to this day.
You probably
this man is so violent.
I'm actually not. I'm so nice.
No, Alvin is like the most peaceful person. Because I remember, let me tell you why.
No, fuck all that. You ain't never put it. No, hell no. We being real.
And people watching and viewing it. No, let me tell you.
I'm not gonna let you do that.
Alvin is so peaceful.
No, hey, we're not doing that. We're not. If your podcast is real, we're not doing that.
Different people have different visions of.
Stop.
My experience with him is different.
Just because your vision of me is rage sometimes don't mean her vision of me is rage.
It's not. Let me tell you.
I'm keeping it 138 right now. There is no way you're finna sit on here and say this man is peaceful.
I'm a
peaceful
Negro.
Listen. Alvin saved your ass a really good cuss out because he was like, "No, man."
That don't mean he peaceful.
No, and let me tell you, Alvin is peaceful. Alvin will talk you off the ledge. And I'm serious. Like,
you know how many fights I got in because of this nigga? like, nigga, let's go fight them.
Because
Stop.
your
Like
experience
this not even
with Alvin is different. Mine is mine. Don't gaslight me. That's not fair.
I say he's peaceful, but he could be a bad influence.
I know that about Alvin.
Yeah,
Trust
I
me.
think we'll go with that.
Trust me, I've experienced that too. We won't start today. But just know, Alvin, no, I'm right. I always got his back. He knows that. And that's all that needs to be said.
Yeah, I got his back too, but we ain't gonna sit there and say he peaceful.
That's been my experience. Alvin has talked me off the ledge. Like Alvin.
That mean he can talk you off the ledge. That don't mean he's peaceful.
In my adult life, I have become very.
That's the evolution.
Zen.
Bro,
so y'all, hold on, wait. So y'all really finna take this? I've become Rivilli and da bro, stop. Like I know.
Why are you trying?
I know you.
Why are you trying to slander my brother?
Hey, check this out.
I'm not trying to slander him. He know that.
Stop. We talking to a man that was about to fight
over 20 cent. What's that?
Over 20 cent.
20 cent. I never came here and said I was peaceful. I'm toxic. Now
20 cent.
That's a Libra. We know.
I'm toxic.
His football team at over 20 cent. The boy paid for a bag of chips after the game. The lady put the 20 cent on the table. What was his name? John?
No, that's wrong. Tell the story right.
What happened?
I put my 20 cent on the table.
Whoever put it on the table, he grabbed it so he can buy him some chips too. And Raymond,
how much was the chips?
Ask for it. If you don't, no, I'm taking it. You gonna take it? We got an issue. Yeah, we gonna fight over 20 cent right here. Like, what you mean? Like, nah, bro, we good. Come on now.
And I'm not.
What is 20 cent?
No, I didn't say I would. I'm not sitting there like I'm the peaceful one. I didn't say that. No, I'm not giving nobody no peace. If it's an issue, it's an issue. I'm toxic, so it is what it is.
That's dope.
Isham is the most peaceful. Isham is gonna laugh with you. Bro. Yeah, Isham is gonna laugh with you, joke with you, all of that. I ain't never seen Isham mad a day in my life, and I mean that.
Thank God it's Friday you to death. Don't stop doing that dumb shit, man. You know I hate.
You never seen him mad, so
gotta be happy it's Friday, bro. Like it's the end of the week. Or maybe I'm the only one, since I'm the only one in corporate America. Maybe it hits.
You're not though. I am, but it's also Isham. You have my phone number, so like, nigga, text me.
What do you do?
What happened?
Random DM saying, "Thank God it's Friday." Like, no, text my phone. I need that energy to my text.
Maybe he was on the Instagram. It's the same thing.
No, it was Facebook.
Whatever, but you know he ain't on that. If he sent it,
if I send you a message,
I got a whole theory about Isham, but I'll save it for another day.
If I send you characters, man, that's the same as a text. This shit don't matter.
Hey, we gonna be here for a minute. What are the topics? I want to get into the topics. What's the topics?
I was trying to start a topic and then y'all kept segueing. But
if your topic was that motherfucker down there is
in the text messages. I'm coming on here. Forget the topics. I hate them all. I'm taking over the show. So you got the floor, baby. It's yours.
Who?
You.
What you want me to talk about? What's up?
I'll talk about again the transition into fatherhood with all y'all working. How has that been for y'all? I know Isham, you married, so let's start with you. How has it been since you've been married?
I gotta go first. I think I'm the youngest, so I should go last.
I called on you first. This is my show. Starting with you.
I mean, it's been a transition, but I'm a vet in the game, so it's always a transition because every year.
How many years you been married, by the way? I'm sorry to cut you off. How many years you been married?
13.
Oh, shit. You're
gonna be the old nigga on Instagram. They post a picture. They was married for 99 years.
Salute to that. For real.
But no, it's I mean, with anything, it's you got your ups, downs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're trying to juggle everything. And then just with the kids getting older, I mean, that's a struggle and that's constant change. Like you got, my oldest is 14, so 9th grade. So you got high school stuff you're dealing with. My daughter's 12, so 6th grade. So she's dealing with the boys and, all that snickering and all of that. Then you got the youngest 9 that's the charming one and, you know, just a busybody. So you got 3 different personalities and you're just trying to manage it all. It's work. Hence the gray. I don't know if y'all can see it.
We see it.
But yeah. So the transition, I mean, it's like I said, it gets easier, but it's still forever. It's like school. You forever learning because things change. You know, one day it might be this, one day it worked, the next day it might not. So like you got to constantly be quick on your toes to change. So
did it get easier as you went down the line with first child, second child, third child? Like, was a lot of the things the same and you just regurgitated or reused what you did?
I tried to reuse it and replicate, like, okay, this is what I did the first time. And it worked, so let me use it this time. But just with them different personalities, you can't, like how I interact with the oldest, I'm gonna be different with the youngest, you know, and the daughter gets treated differently than everybody. So
well, that's a dope thing to recognize kind of early on too, because a lot of people parents don't think about things like that. Like I've had struggles, you know my mom, how between us and my oldest sister, you know, like just because we're 2 completely different people, we need to
shout out Janelle.
Yeah, shout out to that heifer. She out there doing it. She just got a new bomb ass job in Arizona. With a new farm. So I'm super excited for her. Shout out to a Black girl in West End. You know, she does interior decorating, and her services start out just at $25 for consultations.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Nice
so
plug.
if you ever need,
Quick plug, real quick. Quick plug.
Yeah, you know, shout out to her. But I think that's really something amazing that you figured out, because a lot of kids struggle with that, especially as they, you know, become adults and being able to articulate to their parents like what it was they needed. That was a conversation that I recently had to have with my mom. So I think that's amazing that you figured it out at such a young age.
Yeah, I mean, and then it was different for me too, you know, growing up single family, you know, single parent household.
Yeah.
You know, so you
shout out to Yvette.
Man, don't shout her out.
Okay. I guess shout out on speaker terms. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, she loco. No, I talk to her all the time. She's different. You know, but that's mamas are mamas, I guess, you know, but you just
ain't no more Alvin.
Yeah, this is gone.
I should have went to the liquor store before this. I feel like this is gonna be a long one.
I told y'all it's called Whiskey Sour Libations.
I should have went to the liquor store. I'm low.
Conversation. Can we get
my little cup?
Yeah, you need a refill.
That boy got the TGI. Everything.
You hear me?
Y'all, can we get him to stop drinking Fireball? Like sidebar, yeah.
Fireball.
Him, Raby.
You still
drink Fireball? Fuck yeah. Fuck dude, what I look like?
Hey, you gotta get that St. Louis about you.
I'm not in Miami, bro. Like I'm a Midwest baby. I don't do all that. Y'all spending $30 for shots. Let me get that 99-cent shot. Give me 5 of them. I'm good.
No, you might have to go down there.
Hey, I still got a little bit nigga in me. I buy the little bottles. I take them motherfuckers in the club quick.
Yeah.
You heard me in the back pocket or in the side.
I put them in Vanessa purse quick and sneak them hoes in the club. I'm not paying $30 for nobody's shot. Yeah. But I do drink nice liquor at home because
I got nice liquor, but it's just like if I'm chilling at the crib and I'm finna woo, nigga, I'm not finna drink the nice. The 1942 don't come out.
Man, I don't like 1942.
I get gotta be a special
case.
Yeah,
sponsor somebody. I like it, but I don't like it if he.
I just got a weird thing with cinnamon in my liquor, so it's just.
Man, that shit tastes like big red gum.
What is?
And I also don't chew that either.
What kind of liquor is Fireball?
Whiskey.
It's
whiskey. Yeah.
All right, nigga, I'm finna send you a whiskey that you should drink. It ain't expensive. You buy it in the store. It's like $35.
What's it called? Because when I get off here, I'm gonna go to the liquor store. So just let me know.
Woodrow Reserve.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, bet. Yeah.
More do is super smooth too. Shout out to them, though they ain't sponsoring.
You're sponsors, man.
Listen, I'm trying to listen. I'm gonna have a sponsor by the end of this year.
I have a bottle of whiskey on this mug. I got you.
You hear me? Well, that ain't whiskey though. I about to say I got Chivas contact, but that ain't whiskey though.
I'll take whatever. I can do. They can sponsor a week or a month, and we can do that.
I used to have sponsorship through them. They used to pay good too.
Yeah, no, we could definitely have that conversation offline.
Yeah.
But Alvin, since you're a new daddy, how's everything changed for you? Because your baby isn't in Miami, right?
No. So my baby mama moved before she had her to Maryland, like the DMV area. So I don't know, mine, it's kind of tough right now. So I go to see her once or twice a month.
Okay.
From here, like on me. I had to bring like court documents and all this stuff up against my baby mama because she wouldn't let me see her without being with her. So I had to be in her parent. She lived with her parents. I had to be in her parents' house with her, sitting down, like to see my child.
What?
Yeah, crazy, right? So I took her to court, and that whole process is like dragging out because of COVID. COVID extended the process or prolonged the process. So my court date will be next month, but at some point, like a few months ago, I got the judge to make an order to where she had to let me have her for weekends. Like she let me see her because I've been seeing her from day one, like since she was born.
Right.
On my own, paying child support on my own. Like nobody asked me to do it, no court order, nothing like that. Just taking care of business, stepping up responsibility, but not getting my just due with her.
Right.
So yeah, that's how it is now. But it's amazing, like having a daughter, having a child. So I had to go through the process of getting to know her from a distance and then only being there once or twice a month. But now as she's older, like she turned 1 in October.
Mm-hmm.
So as she's older now, like she's so much more closer to me, and I don't know, it's amazing. Like I love it. Wouldn't change it for the world. So
that's amazing. I didn't know that all of this was happening. I feel like maybe a little bit, but I just got mad. I'm over here really mad. you see, no, seriously, Aisha, like, because
I feel you.
That there are a lot of men, and Black men always get bad raps as fathers, like they're deadbeats, they're this, they're that, and y'all are a super solid group of men. Like, because if y'all were not, I would not fuck with y'all at all. Like, keeping it a buck.
I think it's all the same because, like, especially us being around each other, like we just got the same values when it comes to certain things like that. So it's always like a stand-up type thing, you know. I'm not fucking with nobody that's running from their responsibility.
Right.
Exactly.
No matter what it is. Or if somebody in my circle running from their responsibility, like it's gonna be
we gonna check that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sit down to like, you're going the wrong way. This is where you're supposed to go. Like, I ain't fucking with that.
Right.
Facts.
Ray, you making faces over there. You seem a little.
Nah, I'm over here hot. That's my brother. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even when his situation started happening, I don't give all details, but we had the conversation. We knew what was gonna happen. And so it's like even my situation, you know what I'm saying? My son 5 hours away from me. Like, I got a problem with it and I'm stubborn as hell. So, you know what I'm saying? Him going up there once a month and then still dealing with problems or setting up the child support that he did on his own. Same thing that I did. Me and him talked about it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I set up bank accounts for my son, for my kids, both my kids. Like, man, dog, and the crazy part about it is the courts be on some other stuff.
Crazy.
They quick to say we don't care. So, and when I say, you know what I'm saying, like just the father in general, like, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody like, oh, this color father, the father in general, period. They quick to say you don't care. Yeah. So I like, you know what I'm saying, when we out here really trying to be fathers, because like, dog, I was raised with my father. My father was around, you know what I'm saying? He was on my head. So I'm finna be on that. I always said that. I always wanted to be a better father than my father. And my father is the best person I could have. So when I got somebody who I laid down and had a kid with try to stand in that way, I got an issue with that. Then when I got somebody who I don't even know trying to stand in my way, I got an even bigger issue with that. And I ain't stayed like that. Like, bro, I'm hot. Like, I really want to Like you playing with me, and you playing with my name, you playing with my responsibility. So, you know what I'm saying? When I see men out here really trying to get it, I salute it. And so, yeah, I'm making faces because I'm that pissed. Like you saying you pissed off, I'm pissed off. Like I don't like to see my brothers going through. That's why I salute Ice, because you know what I'm saying, he waking up with his. Like none of the other people of the core, none of the other people of the group, none of us can say that. Can say we waking up with ours. And it's crazy because we good niggas.
Rock King.
You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? We really good niggas and we not waking up with ours. You know what I'm saying? We like fuck the circumstances, but you don't fault people who you know good. And something the majority of these women know they got a good cat. Yeah. They know he good. He might not fuck with them, but they know he'll run through a brick wall. He'll run through a brick wall, take a bullet and some more stuff for his. Yep. And they take that from the kids. And these kids ain't gonna understand it till they 15, 16. Yeah. And that's 7 to 8 years. And I'm saying it because I'm cutting something in half. That's 7 to 8 years you took from this great father, from the kid. Fuck you.
No,
it's the king shit. And that shit go on too much. And I don't speak on it because I know I'm gonna ruffle some feathers and fuck your feathers. Like real talk when it comes to that, because I know some cats that want to be fathers. It might didn't work out. I know cats who it didn't work out with the women. They don't even disrespect them women. They just want to be in their kid life, and they get treated like shit. Right. And then they get talked bad about, and you wonder why motherfuckers go crazy. This shit, there ain't nothing to play with. It's really nothing to play with. Like, my dude should not be he shouldn't be flying to fucking Baltimore to Maryland.
That's the crazy part. On him.
Yeah.
Look, every trip I take there is a minimum $600 to $700 minimum. Airbnb, car, flight, like minimum, bruh. Plus, I pay child support and my lights tripping. Hold on. My shit.
He got to stop taking them trips.
Talk your shit.
Keep the lights on.
Hey, look, plus the child support, plus outside of child support, I pay child support because my lawyer's like, stop buying stuff and start sending
extra money. Bro. It's a gift.
Yeah. So I start sending the support. Plus, I still buy clothes. Every time I go, I take her shopping for clothing, whatever it is. Like, insane. And mine, look here, when I had my baby, she moved because I told her she could move in with me and everything, but she moved because we weren't in a relationship. She said she needed a relationship to stay. So me understanding that, well, not understanding that because stupid, it's for the child. Like I put it back, I put my needs before the child.
Right.
So what I did was I told her, all right, you don't want to move in because of relationship. How about you move down the hallway and I pay your difference in rent? Like I give you the whole difference from where you at now, which she was paying like $1,300. If she would have came and lived where I lived, she would have been paying like $19 or $2K. I told her I pay the difference in rent. You live down the hallway just so I could be close to my child. Didn't want to do it. She wanted to move home. She wanted to stop. She quit her job when she got pregnant. Quit her job. Wanted to stay at home.
Wait. But if she's an adult, she can't get up.
Quit her job, wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, asked me to start paying for her insurance when she had insurance through the job. Crazy.
She thought you was her meal ticket. That's what that is.
Right.
Crazy. So, I mean, and then moved home with her parents. She still don't work to this day. My baby just turned 1 in October, so she 1 in some months. Still haven't worked until this day.
That's crazy.
Great.
I'm just like, help me make it make sense. Like, because I'm super like, is it our Montessori education that has me just like perplexed?
No sense.
Some people just lack common sense.
Because to me, I'm like, I'm just thinking about, okay, let me do this. Let me get paid out. I can take maternity leave. I have insurance.
What? 100%, right?
And then this is it. Cause do y'all know how much it is to have a fucking baby? Like, without insurance and you don't have Medicaid and shit like that.
Right.
Like that shit is expensive.
Crazy. And asked me to pay. Quit her job without telling me she quit the job. Then asked me to pay for the shit.
Yeah, she
What
tripping.
sense does that make?
What?
I think women, I ain't gonna say all women, but women just when their relationship break for whatever reason, like Raymond said, they love to pull what's near and dear
They
to
weren't
you.
in a relationship.
We weren't in a relationship.
They wasn't in one, and she wanted one.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So
The
at
thing
that
is,
I was gonna say, do you think it's that I didn't want to step?
Yeah,
It's not really that. It's the fact that like, and I ain't saying this would happen with Alvin. I'm saying this would happen with me with my firstborn. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like speaking on this. I hate that I'm on a podcast saying it. But my whole thing is like, you know what I'm saying? Literally, sometimes a woman gets told the truth and they literally think they can change what they've already been told. So when somebody showed them exactly what they told them, now you mad.
Yeah.
I told you this not finna keep me. I told you this kid, I'ma love the kid, but we not gonna be something. So when it ain't that, you like, okay, he said from jump, because then that's when you start pulling little truths from what I already told you. When he said he was gonna always love the kid, that's what's gonna fuck with him.
Or
and
maybe,
I'm gone.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit that be going on, man. Like, and people be wondering why.
You know what fucked me up? So I started like during COVID. I started going to like therapy. And
I'm proud of you.
Hey, I tip my hat
Salute to that, because I ain't never going, but keep going.
I definitely.
Hey, you know what, baby? And that's I ain't gonna talk stuff today. I ain't gonna be on my shit.
It ain't even about them telling you what to do. It's about them giving you different ways to think about situations on your own. Like, you think in different ways. So what my therapist told me was, she's like, you think that she admires or she envies the way that you love your daughter, and she don't get that. So everything, like I'm jumping through hoops, going beyond for my daughter, for everybody else in my life, for my girlfriend in my life, for my mom. Like, you jumping through hoops for every other woman, but you're not jumping through hoops for her. And it's the envy in that. And with that envy, like she putting her feelings before like my daughter's actual needs, which is crazy to me. Cause I wouldn't, not once, no matter how bad she talked to me, no matter what she do, I would never put my feelings before my daughter's needs. Like my feelings out, like I push my pride to the side in that situation, no matter what. And she comes first, then everything else is after that. So, but that's how the therapist broke it down, was like a jealousy type thing towards.
And that is
it's always got some type of jealousy to it.
Well, that happens a lot of times when people, sometimes you hear about it even in married couples, Aisha, how if there's like a certain, like, let's say Raymond, we have a son, and I'm like, I'm just saying hypothetically. You know what? So what you're not gonna do is that. Keep acting the ass. I'll spill some tea on this bitch.
Fell out that chair.
And Alvin, you don't laugh because you know the truth.
That boy say.
I'm just saying hypothetically. So like you're used to being intimate with me on like a certain level, and then we have this kid, and then like all I care about is this kid. Like all I want to do is take care of whatever this baby's name is. I spend all my time with him. He and I do all these things together. And then I don't make any time for you. Or the other thing could be is that she's already experienced abandonment issues growing up too. And so that reflects and it projects out a different way now that she's an adult, because she might have had an absent dad, or her, whether he died or was a deadbeat.
You gotta take all that shit and you gotta put that shit in a little box and throw that shit away when it comes to having a child, because none of that matter. It's what you do now or how you create it now. We from North St. motherfucking Louis.
Y'all
you know what shit we went through, and you from whatever. Raymond and I from where you from? I from County
Walnut Park.
Well, all right. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
He is from Wanda Park. I was gonna say he from Wanda
People
Park.
forget
Y'all
that.
North Side niggas. I'm a West Side nigga.
Look, North motherfucking St. Louis, you know how much shit that we done been through and dealt with that had happened to us?
Yeah.
That shit, when it comes to putting your child first, they gotta go in a box and get thrown away. Not to say you don't take care of it or you don't handle it, because it could come back and bite you later. But when it comes to your baby and her coming first, her having what she needs as far as your mental stability, your financial, whatever it is, that has to be presented first before you put your problems or your situations first. Like,
Unfortunately,
I mean,
I mean, listen, I think that is very logical. That makes total sense to me. But unfortunately, there are a lot of people that don't know how to do that and compartmentalize that. My mom works at the juvenile court. She's an attorney. The crazy
do
bullshit
you?
that I hear that, and when you really start to hear these stories or whatever, it's fucked up, and it all stems from it's like generational trauma.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't. I don't agree.
I'm just telling you, that's unfortunately for some people, that is really what it is. They just can't get over the bullshit. But those people too should not be having
No,
fun with kids.
that it's, okay.
I
I just feel like, because
generational,
like
right?
I only reason I don't agree is because like you said the trauma of growing up, whatever, like of growing up without one. I've seen, like, growing up, like he said, north side of St. Louis, I've seen more hood, they say hooded in the hood niggas who are great fathers.
I didn't say
Great fathers.
though, but I'm saying
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're saying you're not saying everybody, but I'm talking about whoever watches this podcast. People put a blanket on the hood, on hood fathers. I've seen more hood cats who are gang bangers or whatever the case they want to be. They're great fathers. It's the fact of a nigga want to be a good
Right.
father.
Yeah.
You gotta
Dog,
want
this shit is a choice. This is not a mental disability. This is a choice. Do you want to love what the fuck you created? If you don't, I'm not gonna call you slow. I'm gonna call you a bitch. Because at the end of the day, you laid down, you made it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you laid down, you made it. No matter how it came, even if you did it on purpose, weak pull-out game, you got trapped, nigga, condom broke, whatever the fuck. Nigga, if the DNA come back is yours, you made that motherfucker. 'Cause at the end of the day, I ain't never heard of a nigga making a baby and he ain't fuck shit. Yeah. So if you was fucking, you made it. That's your responsibility. I know niggas who got whole ass trapped and they take care of their shit. It's a fucking choice. I don't want to hear about this. Oh, he grew up without a daddy, so he don't know. No, you a bitch, bro. It's a decision.
It's
a decision.
I mean,
I don't care what nobody
I
say.
fall into that for sure. Like, I couldn't use that as an excuse. Like, I gotta run away because my daddy wasn't there. I don't know.
But
you learn on the fly, and this is like Ryan said.
Yes, and that's I mean, that's for a lot of scenarios in life. But you could also say that maybe, and this is not for y'all, like, because you guys have children here, but it's like these are conversations that we need to be having with our younger generation, our future generations, about fucking responsibly. And if this is somebody that you don't want to have a kid with, it's just like, you probably shouldn't be fucking them at all.
They're not thinking about that in that moment.
Obviously, you can't say it to a 15, 16, 17-year-old kid, man.
When that dick get hard, that brain go off.
And the other thing is this.
I'm throwing popcorn at you.
Hey, but the other thing is this. I know young fathers, teenage fathers, who are great little fathers. They just don't got the means to take care of it. Their only next move is they got to find the means to take care of their kid, but they want to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got a whole nephew. He been having kids. He had kids from the time he was 17 years old. He a great father when you see him with his kids. He just ain't got the means because he got on some street shit.
And what's fucked up too is like how people monetize time with kids. Like I had my baby mama, her lawyer come to me and tell me, if you pay more child support, you can have more time with her. That's what they was proposing to me. If I paid her more in child support, I can have her for more days in Miami.
Ain't no Chuck E. Cheese game.
Like,
put your token in and
that shit crazy, yo. Like, look.
Yeah, like so I got so
look,
she get to have my kid for free, but I gotta pay for this motherfucker.
Even if
not calling your daughter mother, like, but you know what I'm saying? I gotta pay though.
Even if it was the opposite way around. Say I had my child, say I had Jet, and she couldn't pay me no child support. I had to take her Jet 100% alone. I know that mentally, Jet being with her mom is like it helps her.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing but an advantage. So because she can't pay me, I'm not gonna say, nah, you can't see her, you can't spend time with her. Like even if I wasn't paying no child support, you still should have days, time you can spend like that don't make no
time spent is worth way more than money.
Definitely.
Yeah. Time spent is worth way. I guarantee you, our kids will remember the time we ran and played in the park with their ass better than the last pair of shoes we bought for them.
Right.
Yeah. And I guarantee that shit. So it's like that then that narrative come in the courts like, oh, you ain't paying enough. Woo woo. Man, my kid not wrong for nothing. Period. Yeah. It's just, yeah. This subject just what's the next subject? Because
I salute y'all, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Because
dog, you did it right. I salute that.
Deal with it.
You did it right.
I wouldn't be able to manage it how y'all are.
Well, I mean, okay, so why do you think that Isham did it right? Like, what? It's no right or wrong. Like, because we know people. We all have friends that are not married, that have children, and they're just partners together. So, like, what makes his situation so unique is that he picked a better partner. Like, and this help me understand that, because again, I'm
all right. So from the outside looking in, because I don't know the inner workings of Isham's marriage or nothing like that. Outside looking in, he did it right. OGs used to tell us all the time, it's cheaper to keep her. I'm not saying that's his situation, like everybody, but at the same time, he's married to the woman of his children, and they making it work, which means one thing: they got communication. They got problems, but they talk that shit out, and they raising their fucking kids. They kids get to see conflict. They kids get to see love. They get to see reconciliation all in the same house, and he making that shit work. Him and his wife. That's doing it right in my eyes.
Okay.
So he did it right. You fucking right. 13 years? That's doing it right. He could have walked away a long fucking time ago. The average marriage, they fail in the first 3.
Yeah.
And he got married at a young age. Nah, he doing it right. I don't give a damn about the other statistics, but no, I guarantee they ain't got into an argument. I guarantee they said they wanted to leave each other. They didn't move states, started over. He don't know nobody in Texas like that. As far as I'm concerned, as far as on the sports page, like, and he's doing it, and she's still there, and his kid's still there. He's doing it right. He's doing it right. I did it wrong.
I tried.
So, what she say?
I wouldn't even say you did it wrong. Like
Alvin,
no, I did it wrong. I did it
wrong, bro. I did it wrong. Alvin, the only one that always hear me.
But like what Don was saying, I mean, it's no specific formula, or it's no, okay, I did, like, there's no blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Because everything's different. So every scenario is gonna be different. So it's nothing that I don't feel I can say like, okay, do this, do that. That'll make it
but
crystal clear to everybody that this is what you do.
I don't think he's saying no. It ain't.
I'm not saying that.
Blueprint. I think he's saying that like you moved in a way to where you like the odds was in your favor.
Right. Okay.
Like a lot of the shit we probably did, the odds was opposite. It wasn't in our favor. Like we were doing probably on some fuck shit. I know I was on some fuck shit.
I was on some bullshit with my firstborn.
Yeah, and it happened. The odds wasn't in our favor. So you were able to move in a way or direction to where you put yourself in a position to win. And that's the thing, like that's the thing that ain't preached in our community, yo. It ain't preached to like, yo, love this motherfucker, try to build this motherfucker. It's gonna be problems, it's gonna be turmoil, but keep pushing through. And like the family life will happen. It's always, get this bitch, fuck this bitch, you got this many bitches, you want, like we just ain't moving the right way. And you moved in the right direction.
You moved the right way. And then like when I say 13 years, bro, think about it. people are still saying right now at our age, fucking 34, 35 years old, they literally like, oh man, you too young to be doing da. Is she the right one?
Yeah.
You don't want it, dog. You did it, and
trust me, I
you're
got some
doing it. But that's why I feel like you did it the right way. You ain't worried about nobody saying nothing.
Right.
You knew what you was doing, and then you handled your business. Other person who I feel like did it the right way is Rock.
Yeah. 100.
Rock was young when this shit happened, bro, and they doing it, and they got a beautiful fucking family. You got a beautiful family, beautiful wife. Same, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude.
No,
yeah.
And that's
I
even as a woman, you know, I grew up in a household. My mom, y'all know my situation. But like, you know, my mom was married and divorced by the time she was like 22. So it was like, fuck these niggas, don't marry these niggas, be an independent woman, get your shit. And now it's like, even having those you know, kind of unlearning some of the things that have been conditioned and, you know, in my system, and trying to, it's not about like being necessarily like submissive or anything like that, but like learning how, if a man wants to do for me, letting them do for me, because I have been taught that I got to do it on my own, because this nigga is gonna wake up one day, you're not gonna be as cute anymore, the nigga gonna leave you, like things like that. Like we hear that all the time, which is why you have such this boss mentality. So it's a lot of things that our parents experienced or they saw, and they doing the best that they could do with what they know and what they have. But it's a lot of fucked up lessons with that.
I think that's what's for our sisters, our Black sisters, that's where they miss out a lot, as far as like, you got this good guy, but yet you've been trained, you've been taught and messed up in the head, you need to be a boss, independent, and blah blah blah. All the while you got this guy that's a good dude trying to build something with you, but you missing out because you too stuck in your ways.
Yeah.
So I see that a lot as well, where it's like, you know,
I mean,
or if you don't bring this to the table,
mm-hmm.
I can't get with you because I need my guy to have blah blah blah. Like they got this long list that's not realistic, and all the while you missing out because realistically you can't expect somebody to bring all this to the table. You know what I'm saying? The list get this long. You could, but in theory, in real life, not La La Land. You in LA, right?
Okay, so yes, I there are differences because in LA you do, but Aisha, you'd be surprised. You are right.
Man, get your lights right.
I'm like, I'm so sick of these consistent lights. It's been like several men that told me that they feel like I don't need them, that I'm like an accessory for them, and I will be like,
ooh, can I talk about that?
That's a weak nigga.
Hey, guess what they are?
I think so too, Al.
Guess they are. Oh, you said it. Oh, you said it already. Never mind.
What?
I don't know. When a motherfucker see a strong woman and then he gives an excuse on why he can't be with her because of her strength, you a bitch. He wasn't supposed to be with you in the first place.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I don't know how long my list is. I don't know how like the list of accolades. I don't know how long my list is, but that bitch strong as a motherfucker. And I mean, I'm gonna hold it down. And ain't no strong woman can come in my life that I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't. Like, no, I can't. Like, oh, bro, I was raised around.
Bro, we was raised with too many like.
That's what I'm saying. I was raised to
like that shit. Yeah. Yo, a strong woman that's an
attractive.
Asset, bro. That's an
attractive.
Asset. Yes, like that shit. When you ain't got to worry about doing some shit because it's already handled, and you ain't got to think about it, and like that's an asset.
If I'm about
liability is a weak woman.
Bro,
and
if I'm about to stress out about something, and my lady can come to me like, "Baby, don't worry, we got this, or I got this time, or whatever the case may be," because I know what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if a woman can come to me and be like, "I got this," you think I'm gonna run from that?
Right.
Niggas be running from that.
That's an ego thing, yo.
Yeah, you need to swallow that shit.
Yeah,
what?
Ego thing.
Not like I don't hang around leeching ass niggas, and I don't hang around weak niggas. But I hang around motherfuckers who like, if they see a strong woman, that shit is that's a breeder.
Yeah.
We call them breeders. That's a breeder. I can kick it with her for real, cause she on her shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm gonna be with somebody that's like, if I'm down, we all down. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
You ain't have no bobber, you ain't have no links, you ain't have no net in this motherfucker. Like, nah, good. Shit.
It'd be like the nigga on Titanic hanging off the side of that motherfucking piece of shit.
That nigga should have swam to the other door over there. I still feel like Jack was a motherfucker.
I'm climbing on top of that bitch.
You heard me? We finna both be on this motherfucker. Like, what you talking about? Just stay here. I'm gonna stay here, Rose. You lying? You kidding me, Rose? I'm gonna see your ass on one of these boats.
Drunk like that one dude. That's how he survived. He was because his blood alcohol level was so high and it kept him warm in that water.
I'm on that motherfucking piece of door.
I'm on that door. I'm on that door with Rose ass.
And
we both.
The woman I want gonna pull me on that motherfucker. Nigga, get out this water and get up on this door.
You heard me. You heard. Like,
don't let this pussy keep you warm. Climb up in this pussy.
I hate you.
Straight up. Straight up. Did we get off topic? We've just been talking. So what's up?
No.
What's the rest of the topic?
It's libations and conversation. So you guys are fine. It is okay. You did not get off topic.
Let's check. I got the list pulled up right here.
No, we don't.
She ain't asked not one damn question on that list.
These are the topics that we're not going to talk about.
Yeah, I did that to appease Aisha and Alvin because y'all kept.
I'm over here growling like a mug.
I damn sure ain't ate. I gotta eat like a motherfucker.
Man, I'm supposed to be cooking after this, and it's late too. Shit, I'm cooking something.
Grub, hey, we need a Grubhub voucher.
Man, you said a Grubhub voucher.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, y'all are a mess. I mean, so what is some advice you would have given your younger selves then? All three of y'all. So Aisham start, then Ray, and then Alvin.
You said what?
What is some advice like what you know now? If you knew
in regards to what?
Your dating situations.
This is in regards to dating?
No, like dating, procreating, growing, being an adult. Like, what would you have told your younger self?
I shoot first, I guess.
But you know what? No, you can go last. You can go last because he's like you don't have it. So I'm gonna start with Ray.
I ain't got it either.
Then Alvin, then we'll go Aisha.
So you said you're gonna start with me? What's some advice I would give my younger self about what? Like,
I just told you. Like, okay,
stop, I'm not giving my younger self.
You and I have a lot of conversations like offline.
Okay, so my younger self about kids and all that.
Yeah, women? All of that. What we
bro? Keep your dick in your pants.
Fucking Libra, dog. Like, chill. Can you?
I just said that. I just said keep it in your pants.
Yes.
You can't trust everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? In my situation, personally, my personal situation, it was trust in this shit. And then you think somebody gonna make the decision that you want them to make when you're thinking logically and they're thinking emotionally. And it doesn't work like that. So keep it in your fucking pants when you're not ready. If you're ready, do what you're doing. That's my advice to my younger self. Dog, do what you're gonna do if you're ready. If you're not ready, keep it in your pants. Because don't think that somebody gonna make the decision that you want them to make when you have logic and they have emotion. It don't work like that. And that's what I'm talking about. If that's what you want to know, what I'm gonna give to myself. Yeah. Like, you gotta understand when you making a decision, think there's logic and emotion. Which one are you basing this shit off of? And understand that the person that you're dealing with are basing their same thing off of it. Everybody don't think on logic. No offense to women. Women are more emotional. You can roll your eyes all you want, but you know it's the truth. That's why you rolled your eyes.
I didn't roll my eyes because
that's why you looked away.
No. I looked
because the fuck. This is what I'm saying. The fucked up thing about men. We think about logic after we fucked up. We think about logic after our emotion came into play. Our emotion is us getting nut. Our emotion is us fucking something. Our emotion is us getting down, saying, "Hey, we finna get shorty, whatever, and we finna get it in." Then our logic kick in. No, the women, that shit kick in afterwards, and then we want to act like we gonna control that shit. A man can't control a woman's emotion. Not saying a woman is in the wrong, but we, as a man, if I'm telling my younger self, nah, keep that shit in your pants. So you know what the fuck you doing, because you can't control the next person. It's too many men out here right now that are in situations because they thought emotionally, then thought logically instead of the reverse.
Yeah.
So that's my what I give, whatever, to that.
Alvin.
Before you get ready to nut, count to 10 and pull out at 8. Nah.
That nigga was a king of that
That's
nigga.
really good though. I'm using that as a soundbite.
I'm just joking.
This nigga stupid, bro.
He dead ass, y'all. Listen to Alvin.
No, he's serious. But that shit funny as fuck.
Hey, why can't I see him doing that though? Like,
Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Ooh, that was close. That was a close one. That was
I'm bullshit. No, for real though. For real though, I would say, look at every situation you in. Like, look at the situation and process the situation further than just that night, or just what you're getting into, you know, in the present time. Because it's signs. When you go back, hindsight, you know, 2020, it's signs of how people was gonna act in the future. But you just ignore those signs because
tell them, Pastor Alvin.
You ignore those signs because you want the present to happen and you're not thinking about the future. So I say think in advance before you partake in the present time. Yeah. That's what I would tell myself.
Yeah. That's so hard.
But because I'm serious. A lot of niggas do not be looking at the previews. They don't. And they think that the movie, the preview is just like, oh, it's just like a quick soundbite. It's like a quick clip.
Hey, there's everybody though.
To get better, and it
never the preview does. The preview make you want to see the motherfucking movie.
Yeah. Swear to God. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta read,
hey, Alvin, how many times y'all have told me I like crazy women? I'm sitting back, and y'all sitting back, y'all niggas is watching the preview with me, like niggas. So you don't see what you're looking at? And I'm like, nigga, no, I'm finna
It's a horror movie right here.
I say you gotta read the reviews. Fuck the preview. The preview if you want to see it. They ice up, jazz up the preview.
Hey, no, them reviews.
But that's what I was saying. And they're thinking that
chicken scratch.
This is just that one little scene isn't that bad. The rest of the movie is gonna be amazing, and it never is. Yeah. It never is. If that ain't one thing I haven't learned from y'all and like my homegirls going through shit, I'm like, nigga, the signs was there.
True.
What are you doing?
But I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? It sounds good when you say the signs was there when you're talking about people that got kids, but like, look at people with bad relationships. Like,
it's the same thing.
Same thing. The signs was there.
People get mad because I move and I act the way I do. I'm like, listen, I'm telling y'all, trust me, I'm having a good time. Cause I'm not about to be caught up in some bullshit that's not worth it to me.
Yeah.
So shit. Aisha. Although you have this perfect family and your house on the hill in Dallas.
Wish.
Aisha, keep that shit dirty with her, man. Let her know.
I'll probably just say you never prepared. You know what I'm saying? Even I know we talking about, you know, think ahead of time, you know, plan this and like that all sounds good. You know, we all, you know, we had plans, you know, me, Alvin, Raymond. I'm sure I can speak for all three of us and say, I'm sure our vision, we planned on being some type of professional athlete. I never saw, you know, what's your finger raised for?
Say I'm a professional athlete.
I was.
Well, okay.
I forgot.
Maybe not to the level.
Because I know that you're an amazing basketball player. You wanted to go to the league.
Yeah.
So I mean, what would you have done different, or what do you think you could have changed that could have potentially changed that outcome?
Just took it more serious. And when that opportunity is in front of you, that you need to grab it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had,
That's
especially even when I was at Ritter, I had so many opportunities that I just,
that's what I was trying to say.
me being so nonchalant, just my personality, I didn't grab that opportunity.
I think that was because you was the. I think that was because you was the. And I thought I was the youngest, but then when I found out you was younger than all of us, like as much of a beast as you was, that literally probably was your only downfall.
And I just even
yeah, I know that shit make blueprints. Like we architects now, and they make blueprints so we can get that shit now.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I pour it
and
all.
they move how we didn't move. Even though they gonna make some mistakes, but we got somebody there now to say, hey, yo, that ain't the way to go. It's that way. You can walk and see on your own, but I'm telling you, it's that way because I did it before. I done been through it, or this is how you're supposed to be doing it, or this is what you're supposed to do if this is what you want to accomplish. Like we got blueprints now, yo.
Man, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Kids I done set up here and told, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to go through the getting a college scholarship process with my parents, and nobody knew what that was about.
What's going on, right?
So, you know what I'm saying? So now, like, it's like the college project, the collegiate process. Like, you know what I'm saying? We actually are like probably the second generation where college really meant some shit. We're the second generation of college really meant some shit. We're the first generation of where we was actually going to college for free when it comes to athletics, so we know what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? We know what comes with what we was doing in high school, our attitudes, what we did. I guarantee you, if you know what I'm saying, Alvin ain't gonna let Jet go to sleep on the motherfucking bench if her coach bench her. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause that was his attitudes. We was just some niggas from Northside. I guarantee Isham ain't gonna get mad at action and shoot 5 fucking threes for no reason when we supposed to be running flex. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you I'm gonna be on my fucking son and my daughter if they get kicked off the team because they got a fucking attitude problem, because I have the worst. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then college shit. We all went through it, so now we know what to look for. Like, nah, we need to be going to look at this, that, and the other. So now, like, I think we went through it, and now this next generation that we bringing up is gonna be some monsters. Because now you're dealing with some real cats. You're dealing with some real cats that did it. That, you know what I'm saying, that actually was some of the top of their time. For real.
When you look at a lot of the top cats in the NBA, a lot of guys in the NBA, they people or they fathers was in the league or had something to do with the league before, like Steph Curry and shit. Like, they people was in the league. They people went through the process. They people dealt with being second best or third best, and that's the reason why they number one now. Because you know the steps to take, or you know the position to be put in, or you know the people to put your kids around. Like, it's a cheat code. That's what I call it. It's a cheat code.
It's definitely.
Hey, I was listening to a Master P interview, and he was basically saying that same thing. Like, his kids, they'd be a fool basically not to listen to him. Like, he been through the worst of the worst. He made it through all of that, and he giving them the blueprint. Yeah. So for them to not listen to that, they'd be a fool.
Or even Steph, like the Steph Curry situation. Think about it. No other regular kid with no parental guidance that's been to the league before could have ever sent their kid to fucking Davidson and he become a star. Davidson? Yeah. Y'all loved hooping way more than me. Did y'all ever think about going to Davidson?
No. I didn't even know what Davidson was.
Exactly. This man, Steph Curry went to Davidson, and Dale was probably sitting there like, you straight. Don't even trip.
Still don't know where it's at.
I ain't never heard about Davidson, but I'm just saying, like, Dale was probably like, you good. Yeah. And then guess what? So he put Steph through it, and Steph was straight. Then you get Seth, who's not even better than Steph. Went up from there.
True. Crazy, right?
Crazy.
Well, I have one last question before we get out of here.
Oh, you asked questions? We missed those?
I ain't say nothing. I'm glad he did that. I ain't say nothing. I've been hurt. I've been acting good all night.
How y'all think we don't even come up on this bitch and play me like that, sir?
I thought we was just.
I've been acting good all night.
Listen.
Hey, you a great host.
Never mind. I had a joke, but I won't joke tonight.
Great joke.
She
Great
be on,
host.
she be on that. She do be on that Whitney Williams shit. She like I had a joke. She'll try to.
Okay.
No, Alvin.
I gotta put
Like
my
that.
face in my
First of
voice.
all, okay, so you want to go? We could have been joking all night forever, but you know it's cool. Anyway, I have a question for you guys. There you go. What advice would you give a woman that is currently separated or broken up with her partner and they have a child together? What advice could you give her to proceed? No, seriously, because you guys, I assume, yes, you are a family man and you can still.
I still can relate to it.
You can relate.
But I don't
So
think
I'm
it's
asking
nothing
like
you can tell
logic
her.
advice, like someone that might you feel like she might end up being vindictive or something or keeping her kid away from him. What advice would you tell her?
Don't do that. Plain and simple.
That's it. Don't do that. Like, other than that, I don't feel I got the right to give a woman advice about how a woman should feel. But I like if she feel like she gonna.
But if you know that the husband, the father wants to be active and present, and because
don't do that.
I'm gonna say that you're doing it now, but kids definitely recognize what's happening, what's going on as they get older, and they gonna realize who did what. Even without you telling them the story, they're gonna realize who did what, and you think that you was hurting him back then, and it's gonna come back around to hurt and scar you once they able to speak, process.
That's why I just gave my whole don't do that, because like when they doing that, don't do it, because like they gonna have that whole thought process you talking about. I personally cannot tell a woman how to feel emotionally as a man. I can't. But I can't tell you don't do that, because exactly what you just said. It was a quote that got sent to my phone like a week ago. It said at one point those kids are gonna be they're gonna be old enough to understand who's the problem parent.
Yeah.
And that shit correlates to what you're saying. So all I can say is don't do that. I can't tell you how to feel. I can't tell you how to react. None of that. All I can do is say don't do that. Because if they get older and they recognize, because daddies at this point, like Alvin, you can't I bet you on the same plane with me. Daddies at this point, nigga, I got receipts, nigga. Yeah. Like as soon as my kid old enough, I'm like, well, daddy, you ain't, well, son, heard these.
But
you know what I'm saying? So
I fight with that though, because I got like the shit, like she crazy enough to put everything in writing. I don't communicate with her really unless it's through writing. And I got like buried, like
a book full, right?
Get buried. But I struggle with like, do I get this to my child if she asks for it or not? And I don't think I will.
No.
I don't think I put it in front of her to damn, god damn it.
You and these damn
lights. I told you to have these rich sensor lights, okay?
My thing is, I feel what you're saying. I don't
think I'll put her in that position.
Don't do it. Because this is my Alvin, listen, I got a homeboy like who literally is going through that. And he's much older than y'all. And his kids are like 19 and 23. And the 23-year-old remembers like the breakup.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of bashing, name calling, all of this stuff. And she painted this picture like the dad was the villain. And now he's like unlearning that. He's figuring out that everything that he knew or what he believed was a lie. And he's having a hard time. He's 20. He's struggling with that shit.
Yeah, and that's going to
Daddy hating him and all of that. And all he did was wanted him.
In which I don't like. My thing is, I'm always my child needs first.
Right.
And if I create towards her mom, I don't think that's putting her needs first. So I would keep my shit. I talk my shit to y'all, but I ain't gonna talk it in front of my.
It's not in front of the kids.
Right. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So when the kids, even when the kids come back to you and say something they heard from mama, all right, well that's not true, but you know what I'm saying? Daddy love you, woo woo, and we gonna go on about our business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause my thing is at the end of the day, like I said, at one point, those kids gonna be old enough to where they can recognize the truth. And I ain't gonna have to say shit. Like, even if I got receipts, Like only time I probably really show some receipts if my kids come to me like, Daddy, you ain't do this, this, and this. Okay, well, let's sit down.
Yeah.
Let's really sit down.
Yeah.
People
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
realize how attentive kids
You
are.
old enough to understand now, but I would never. I don't care to disrespect the mothers of my kids. I don't care. It does nothing for me.
Shit don't mean that to
It don't mean it does nothing. It does nothing for me to disrespect them.
Yeah.
Like I need you to be the best woman for my kids to see. It don't mean shit for me to disrespect you.
Yeah.
If I like you or not, that don't even fucking matter when it comes to my kids. Personally, I might not like you, but my kids will never know that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I need you to be the best. I need you to find a significant other. I need my son and daughter to see y'all happy, because that's what our kids deserve to see, because they're gonna see dad happy. They're gonna see me living when they come, they ain't gonna get no negativity this way, so I don't need none that way. Only problem is you got fuck niggas out here that want to your mama ain't shit. Ooh. Them be the niggas who ain't never gonna get no peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, whatever.
Aisha, what were you saying?
Oh no, I was just saying Raymond was saying how one day them kids are gonna be older. You know, kids are super attentive, so they paying attention to the details that as adults we don't pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
And or sometimes it's not like crystal clear to us. For kids, they pick up on it like they seeing everything, and they not forgetting nothing. So by the time they not even grown, like teenagers, they're gonna slowly gravitate towards one parent. It's gonna be okay. Hey, my daddy wasn't how you tried to make him to be.
Hey, and this goddamn Miami sand compared to that DMV snow, man,
it's that DMV everything.
Grimy good down here.
Hey, and that's the worst thing. Like, hey, the worst thing that a kid can see is that if one parent is doing better than another. So let's be cool. Let's be cool. It's not a competition, but hey, I'm gonna live my life. If you ain't living your life like you like I'm living my life, don't make them start making comparisons. Don't make that shit happen.
That's what you're gonna hear. I'm gonna go with my daddy.
I can't speak for all guys, but the people that's in my circle, nigga, we gonna live good.
Hustlers,
and they gonna know that the village that's around them is living great as well.
Right.
So if you don't make no motherfucker choose between me and my circle, because we straight. Point blank period. Point blank period.
Well, thank you guys so much for spending your Wednesday evening with me, and I hope you guys get some food. And
it's night time.
So much.
Shit, I was supposed to cook. I'm finna go drink me some more whiskey. What kind of whiskey we drinking? Miss Whiskey Sour. What kind of whiskey? What I need to go get? No, Alvin, what was the one you told me to get? Alvin, which one you told me to go get?
Woodford Reserve.
That's the one in the little wide bottle, right?
Yeah,
it's wide.
Yeah, wide. Yeah, it's really
I know what you're
I drink a lot of Tullamore Dew. It's so smooth. It's nice. It's reasonably priced too.
What is it?
Tullamore Dew.
No, I got you on here. Do you know where to find this? It's a Kendrick Lamar wine, but it got a llama on the bottle. It's a red wine. They only sell in the LA, Beverly Hills, LA area.
I don't know that one. I know the Snoop one.
No, I do the Cali Red. I drink the Cali Red.
Let me look that up. I haven't seen.
I'll send you a picture of the bottle.
Yeah,
but that red wine real good, but you can only get it out there. So I might need you to send me a couple of bottles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to send me a couple of cash apps.
I'm gonna see. Okay.
I love you.
You see what I'm dealing with, Ice?
That's crazy, man.
Man, I wasn't gonna send it to bread.
Don't do that. Don't do that, man. We family. Don't do that. We were serious. I'm gonna tell Aunt Denise, stop it. Yeah, see. Well, thank you guys so much. Tell everybody, if you have a project coming up, we can go Isham, Ray, and Alvin. Tell them your Instagram, whatever you got going up. Yeah,
Hey, I got my own podcast, Ice Cold Facts. Subscribe. It's on YouTube, Apple, Google Play, all that good stuff. I got some heat coming up for that, so I need everybody to subscribe to that. Follow DFW Magic Basketball, Instagram, Facebook. It's Isham on Instagram, Facebook.
That's it.
I got some heat coming.
All right. Ray B.
It's GGI.BANG, GGI Bang, on Instagram.
The boy say
I have,
bang.
yeah, bang. It's what's your bang? What's your bringing about new growth? What do you plan on getting better at this year, 2021? It's gonna be a better year. I got a lot of things coming up. I got a lot of motivational speaking things coming up. Don't have no podcast, don't have none of the YouTube stuff. We got some more working out stuff, but other than that, man, just follow me, GGI.bang. Yeah.
Mine is Alvin Davy on Instagram, just my name. What I got coming up, I'm into everything. I do a lot of everything. I'm really pushing right now real heavy on real estate. So I'm about to get my first multifamily property.
Right, that's what we should have talked about is the crypto and all of that.
We'll get to it next. Like,
Y'all act like y'all can't come back.
We'll transition that to mine.
We get to come back. Yeah, man. Hey, dog, Ice, get me on yours, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, let's come back with Mikey. I forgot to hit Mikey up, but I had just had Mikey on. So
Yeah,
I'll be and even Terry, like I'll be down to talk to all y'all.
But that's what I'm into. And then I'm always motivational, like with the workouts throughout the day, training clients, workouts you can do on your own, like wake up and get it.
Yeah, and make sure y'all subscribe, like the page on Instagram, Whiskey Soured. I have more candles now, Shop St. Angela's. Yeah, and that's it. And so I will see you guys again next week.
Yeah, make sure y'all come on here and talk to us. No, my bad. All right, we
And cut.